What's up, YouTube? We're going to look at a site that I discovered. I would say it's probably about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, and I came across this site called Guitar Fetish. I was basically looking to build my own guitar, build like a Les Paul type guitar. I came across two sites that I really liked: this site and Stratosphere. I did a video of Stratosphere just just a little bit ago, and basically they sell Les Paul bodies and necks, and you can see them here. I believe they're real. Now this site's a little bit different. This site is basically, they're not selling like name brand stuff. I mean, it's their name brand, but it's like not really well known name brand stuff. And I've never really purchased anything from them. I thought about ordering some stuff from them, and we're gonna go down through the stuff that I think I would purchase, why I would purchase it, and I just want to kind of get everybody or somebody's take on: do you think this is a good company to go to make and build your own instruments? Um, is the quality there? Is it good quality? That's basically what I'm looking for. Is the tonality right when you go to build the instrument? Is there a lot of adjustments that's needed? Um, so let's get into it. Some of the stuff we'll start from the bottom here, and the quickie system here. When I was building the gym camouflage gym, which I have nicknamed the GI gym, um, which I still haven't finished yet. I still have to finish it. I just have to find the correct components in there to make that guitar pickups or set in the body without stripping the pickups. But this is a good system. This looks like a real clever system. You just basically hook it and pull it and hook out, and it's basically solderless. You can get it as a solderless kit, I believe. I think this is pretty cool. So let's go to the next thing. They're clearance models. They just have a lot of stuff. They have some broken stuff. I wouldn't buy any broken stuff like that because it'd probably be impossible to fix for me. But they have some pretty cool stuff. They have some bodies, some weird stuff. I think that's like a slide guitar type thing. Go back. Now let's go to the next thing. I know they have mods here. Now it's pretty cool if they made them solderless, but they're all solder. You have to solder them up, and that kind of sucks. They do have separate components. Let's look at this. Maybe these don't have to be soldered up. I don't know. See, I see some solder here. You'd have to solder these in. But I mean, if you're looking for mods, I mean, that'd be a real cool thing. Let's go to the hand wound pickups. I don't really see using these pickups. They say they're fully US spec'd and output jacked, output jacks. Let's see, where were we? Bridge here. They'd have the standard bridges like the Les Paul bridge and so forth, and they're pretty good price on them. But I think you can get them cheaper on Stratosphere if you want to go with a genuine one. Has some brass, pneumatics, so pretty good, a good selection of stuff. I personally wouldn't buy any of this stuff. They look like they're good quality. This looks like, you know, so some of these look like they're pretty good quality, but I use monster cables. But I guess that's a pretty good deal. Slick straps. I thought about getting some of these. These kind of look pretty cool. And, some like these, I'd probably buy some of these. $30 is kind of expensive for these straps, but I guess, if you're into a certain style or whatever, maybe they're worth it to you. Not so much for me, but maybe picking up a few of those. Now the next thing would be the guitar bodies, and this is where I really think that I would probably buy over the Les Pauls, would be one of these, and they look pretty cool too. I mean, they look like they use, they're probably made in China, I would guess. Probably keep costs low, but they look overall pretty good. This is really what I want to know is, are these good bodies? Are these something that you can work with? Something that sounds good. I don't want any basswood stuff. I want good hardwoods. It says right here, solid mahogany body, flame maple veneer, solid maple neck, rosewood fretboard, trapezoid. I can't even say that. Trapezoid inlays. There we go. So this is would be a purchase for me because they're pretty cheap, and you can do a lot of stuff with that. And the name is important to me, but if I'm doing it, just depends on the quality. I mean, if the quality's there, I'll just build my own with Guitar Fetish over the Gibson, because I heard some of the Gibsons have really bad quality issues that's coming up, but it is a Gibson, so there's a lot of things to factor in. Now they do have the set necks for like the Strat. These look pretty cool as well, but you would have to drill the holes for the tremolo bar, which I don't personally know how to do to set it up to a perfect standard. So set it up perfectly. So I might just skip on that, but it's a pretty cool thing if you know how to do that. I like the neck or set neck here, neck through body or whatever you call it. Pretty wide selection of that. There's some telly bodies in there as well. See, they have some of the names erased. I don't know why they blurred the name on that. Maybe keep it from counterfeiters, I guess. I don't know. Looks like there's paper still in it. That'd be something I would skip. So going up there, let's look at the acoustic models. These look okay. I wonder if how they play. That's a pretty unique color. Same with that. There we go, more guitar parts. So some of these bodies like these look pretty killer. I mean, these are some pretty killer stuff right here. But it goes, they don't have the holes drilled for the tremolo, which kind of sucks. What is that? Heat sink. That's for your soldering work. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff in here. And the necks too. That you can look and find the right neck, but some of the necks are really fancy. Like this neck right here. That's a pretty cool neck. That's like a telly type neck, I would guess. It's mother of pearl or something. It says it's real shell. Abalone. Abalone. So Oops, skipped ahead a little bit too far. Like I said, these are pretty, look like they're pretty good stuff, but I'd never bought from this company, so I don't know. The slick stuff, I mean, the age pickups and stuff. I mean, if the age pickups are done like fastback, I guess it's fastback unshaven pickups, where they're like cut up, and or the I'm trying to think of the other company that does it, bare knuckle. If they're done like that, I think that's pretty cool because that is more of a boutique type pickup. These just seem like they just tossed them outside and let them rust up a little bit. So I don't see myself buying anything like this. Don't see myself getting any slick products. Although that guitar is pretty cool. Now the brass, the Xavier stuff. I see they have like a Jaguar type guitar right here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it look like they have a Telly Les Paul with a Floyd Rose. That would be pretty cool. This looks pretty cool as well. And the bodies don't look as good as the kit or the do-it-yourself bodies. Now I was really considering putting these pickups in the GI Jim guitar that I was going to do. Um, these are like the solderless kits, but when I went to go buy the modern wound pickups, they were out of stock. I guess they're kind of in stock now. I never got an email on them. I don't know what's going on with that, but I would probably put one of those in a guitar. They sound pretty good. I'm not going to play any demonstration or any videos or anything or sound clips. Guitar pedals. I was considering maybe getting this right here, this twin overdrive pedal. I don't really need a high gain pedal because I use tube amps, but everybody needs it like an overdrive pedal, I believe, because sometimes you just need that extra kick. But I think it's a pretty good price. They look, 60, $70. This looks like a pretty hefty little um, overdrive pedal. And we get into the guitar pickups. They have the red actives, the pickups. Let's pick up some. Some of these are kind of corny. I don't know. These would be interesting to play. I just don't see myself playing them. Now they have a one that sounded really good, and that's this pickup right here, the VEH extra hot pickup. I guess it's kind of like a Eddie Van Halen pickup. You know, it sounds really good. I hear the demos and everything. It sounds really good, and it's only $35. And I was considering putting that in the gym as well with a sustainer, but ultimately I decided on the EMGs because I thought it was going to be made out of bass wood or basswood. So they just have a lot of pickups, and they're pretty reasonably priced. I mean, you could buy a couple of them and get the 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 solderless Kiwi K Kiwick plug and just pull one out, put it in, pull one and put it in. And the reason why I didn't do that is because I thought that the pickup in my guitar was going to have to be, in fact, drilled, and I couldn't be able to pull them out. So that's why I decided not to go down that road. But I think this is a good website. I just want to hear what you think about it. I believe a lot of the stuff's made in China, but I just want to hear your comments about it and your feelings about it, about doing it, especially a guitar for like a Les Paul like this, putting EMGs in there. Just kind of get your take on it and what you think about it. And that's basically into this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave comments. If you didn't, um, comment why. And thank you for your time.